Well, hello everybody and welcome on back to the channel. Only being Chris here with a week in review. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, welcome on in. We're just going to take a look at all the things Chris did this week. Yes, and I wanted to share it with you. So first off, we are working on a painting by David Lazo or Lazio. I don't know how to say it. I apologize. But let me just tell you something real quick, okay? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're considering subscribing, please consider subscribing. At the end of this video, if you want to do that, that would mean the world to me. And make sure you hit that notification bell because sometimes YouTube does not like to let you know that a video has come out. So I'm just letting you all know that, okay? This is clearly a voiceover over a time lapse. And this painting here is actually one that I'm making for my husband because he just celebrated a birthday. Bobby celebrated a birthday on the 2nd of January. Yes, he's getting older and older every day. So this painting is from Bella Art Diamonds. I was not going to work on this like anytime soon, but I finished a couple paintings in December and I'm waiting on a painting from Enabler's Outpost. So I said, you know what, let me be nice and let me start this. And I think this would be something cool to hang up in the garage when Bobby decides to get his garage in order. So this is called Garage Life. It is a 60 centimeter by 71 centimeter and it's a 23.62 inch by 27.95 inch. And it's a square drill, all right? I think I've had this in my stash for a while. This is the first diamond painting I'm doing for 2025, and I'm actually really excited about it. Now, the one thing I will tell you right now is I am a fool, friends. I am a fool, and you know what? If you're here for the foolishness, welcome, all right? So I was in Bella Art, Dana Cole's chat, and I don't often go in because I don't really go to a whole lot of lives. But I'm like, let me go in. She's live with, her husband. Let me go say hi. Plus, I wanted to let her know that I was working on a diamond painting of hers or from her company, their company. And I said, Richard, friends, this painting is from Richard Lazio. I cannot say, you know what? Don't come for me for words. I am not an English teacher. I'm not an English professor, and neither are you. So don't come for me, okay? Anyway, I felt ridiculous. And that was because I was typing on my iPad. I kid you not, typing on your iPad is ridiculous. So, yeah. Anyway, this painting is going well. I love the color blocking. I love the colors. This is going to be my second year using just Bella Art diamonds or Bella Sparkle Dust diamonds and other diamonds because I want to go into other companies as well. But I am done with ABs, friends. I'm done with ABs. I think I've made that decision a while ago, but now I'm sharing it with you all that Chris is no longer working with ABs, okay? I'm going to work with other ones. Somebody had mentioned there's metallic ones out there. What? That's on my list of things to do. Anyway, so this is like a skeleton basically in a toolbox, and it has a beer in its hand and a wrench, and there's a dog, and there's all kinds of tools everywhere. And I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I could totally turn that dog into Miller. And then I decided that it would not be a good idea. So this dog's name is Rob Roy. Yes. Cute little dog right there. And I don't know why there's a skeleton in a toolbox, but the whole overall painting of this, I really enjoy the flow of it. So, you have, you don't have a lot of switching out. So you can grab a big tray, pour in a lot of colors or a lot of drills, I guess you could say, and then you could just work your way around the painting and you're fine. So, this is my second, I think I'm going into my second week working on this. I did start it on the 28th of December. So I did start it a little bit before the new year. Here we are working on the dog. Look at how adorable that dog is. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of fun. So it's just it's a lot of fun. So let me tell you some of the special drills I'm using in this diamond painting. So instead of using 605 AB, I am using 962 Stardust drill. And then for 775 AB, I'm using two. I'm using an 827 and a 3841 Bella Sparkle Dust. For 817 AB, I'm using a 304 Bella Sparkle Dust. And for 3766, I'm going to use 3841 Stardust. And the other AB, the last AB we're going to use is 3844 AB. I'm going to use 3844 Bella Sparkle Dust. So there you go. There you go. So I love making time-lapse videos because I think it's a great way of showing like your week in review or how you're doing whatever painting, you're working on or whatever piece you're working on. But I love watching time-lapse videos because I just love seeing the whole picture come together. Like sometimes these little, like just the flow of it, I guess you can say. The flow of the drills just coming together and you're just getting more and more and more done. If that makes any sense, let me know in the comments. Do you think that makes any sense? I hope it makes sense. So we're working on some of the mufflers, I think now, and we're getting ready to go into the tire. But yeah, so this is probably, I actually did two Bella Art Day Nicole diamond paintings in a row. The one that I did in December was Christmas Dragon, and I'll tell you all, I really liked the Christmas Dragon, and I still have it. I have to put it in a frame, and I keep saying that. Don't think I'm a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. I got the wrong size frame, so I have to get another one. I am thinking about just putting it on a magnetic frame and giving it to my niece. I think she'll be fine with that. So that's what I'll do. But yeah. So Bella Art Diamonds, I really like their paintings. I don't have anything like, crazy to report except for the fact, and I left my notes upstairs, but there are a few colors that I am running out of very quickly. And I don't mind going into my stash, you know what I mean? And getting other colors. But I'm like, wow, I still have a lot left of such and such number, or drill. Why did I only get this amount? So it's a little frustrating, but, that doesn't dimmer the experience. It does in a little way, but that's all right. I can just get up and walk over and get some drills. Here we're working on an I forget what the name of this tank is. I was showing Robert the other day. Every time he comes upstairs, he'll say, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm working on your birthday present." And I'll show him the details. So I forget what this is. Is it some kind of tank? But I really think it's cool. And this artist, I really like David. I'm just going to call him Mr. David. Very nice. I love all the details. Like there's a lot. And I think this would be a good way to help decorate the garage, okay, in the garage, in Rob's garage. Yeah, so we have a lot going on with that. And but let's talk about, since we're talking a lot about this painting, let's talk about like what this week has been like. So it is Sunday, January 5th. I went back to work on Thursday, which was the 2nd, and got to see the little ones, and we got a new student that day, and it was crazy, but it's always crazy. And then Friday, we also had school once again. I know there was a lot of schools like in the US that have off until like the 13th, I hear, or whatever. Not us. No. So we kind of did some catch up, working on some, special books for the kids and having them, use, their motor skills and stuff like that to kind of, bring it back. We got to bring it all back. December was crazy. We didn't do a whole lot in December except for do a lot of crafts, but not a lot of like, curriculum stuff like daughter books, for example. Daughter books that's our big thing. So anyway, going back to Saturday. Oh my gosh, it was only yesterday. What did we do yesterday? So I woke up really early and I said, you know what? I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to diamond paint and catch up on some videos and stuff like that. So that's what I did. I painted for a long time yesterday and I did some stuff though, like on the weekends when Rob is home, I always say, I'm like, well, I'm going to get yelled at if I just sit up here all day. So I got to figure out what I can do. So I started laundry. So I've literally been doing laundry all weekend. I still have 2 baskets behind me that I have to fold. But just drinking some good coffee, drinking my water. And I did some organizing upstairs. On a positive note, I did bring my scanner down. So everybody, if you're watching, I want you to comment down below if you like this idea, okay? So it is in the works. So it's not going to happen like tomorrow or next week or whatever, but I'm trying to do it the right way. But I think there is going to be a good possibility that I could get some of my artwork up onto a website. And maybe possibly start selling a little bit of it. I brought my printer downstairs, which I've had for a few years. I love my printer. I brought it downstairs and I'm like, let me download the scanner app, whatever download I need for that. So I did that. And then I just took one of my photos and I'll pop it in right here. Of one of the paint-ins I did. So that's a good thing. I'm looking forward to doing more research, like not rushing it. Like I want to be prepared. I want to like have things like, set up correctly, but there is a possibility that I will be able to put some pieces of art up on a website. I'm not sure yet which one. And maybe sell. But I also was thinking about doing some as a giveaway. And that would mean so much because I have sent some art out to some people. And I don't mind. I love that. I love being able to share my art with everybody or with those who want to, share in the, chaos of what I can come up with, if that makes any sense. But I'm still trying to get stuff out to my Diane, who lives in Belgium. Diane, this would be perfect. If I could figure this out, I would love to be able to send you just paint-ins and you can put them on your computer or whatever. I'm doing this. The reason why I'm shouting out Diane is because I have a package that I've been wanting to send to her, but it is so expensive to send it out. So there is a possible way that I'll be able to get that paint-in that I still have to her, but just in a digital way, if that makes any sense. So let's go ahead and keep fingers crossed. I would feel a lot better just being able, okay, my phone's going to go off right now because of the fact that oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go to like sleep. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing sleep. So I got my scanner. I'm sorry. I'm off track. My scanner's behind me. I'm going to test some stuff out and I will pop up a couple photos throughout this video so you can see. And so just keep fingers crossed. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try my hardest. This might be a new way of sharing art. And it would be a lot faster than having to go to the UPS or post office and send it out and spend a lot of money, which I don't think anybody wants to do. So we are coming up with this pin in here, like we are making progress. We are working on the actual toolbox here. And I don't know about you all, but I always get excited looking through toolboxes. When we were cleaning out Dad's house, he had several toolboxes, and just looking through them, you find the craziest things, like how many wrenches, how many pliers, how many hammers, how many screwdrivers can one guy hold, but they come in different sizes, I guess. I don't know. But a lot of fun. But I also thought this would be really cool, for Rob as a gift. Just so he could, like I said it before, he could display it in the garage. And I'll give him one of those magnetic frames, and so we're hoping that will work. But anyway, yeah, you can see my coffee cup right there. I'm drinking coffee, and we're working on, like, in this toolbox, there is a drawer that's opened, and there's all kinds of stuff in here, like clamps and hoses, and I see a wrench, and I don't know if they're paper towels or what, but like, it's kind of cool. It really is cool. And it's a big painting. It is 23 by 62. The latest painting I did was a 17, like almost an 18 by 18. But yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, this will be really cool to finish up. So there you go. That was kind of my update for the week. What's my update for this week? Well, I am doing hashtag Moose Mess. MOOSEMESS. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. Moose Mess on Instagram. And it is of a moose. And the moose's name is Mr. Moose, because I tried to do a poll, and there was a lot of people who did. Thank you very much, who did vote on the poll. But the poll was just tied. So I did another poll, and Mr. Moose won. So there you go, Mr. Moose. And I have a lot of sayings that I'm going to share with you all that I picked out. Now, this is fun. This is going to be super duper duper fun because of the fact that I think I'm on to something. I don't know exactly what I'm on to, but I love going on to Google and just typing in moose sayings, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are very cool. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, these are so corny. And then I thought to myself, I'm uploading these reels like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I really would like to go ahead and make it to where, I bring a smile to somebody's face. If it's just, a silly little saying, if you come across it and it's in the prospector voice. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and come follow me on Instagram. A funny story I'll tell you real quick before we jump into the other part of this video. I put a story out today saying, oh my goodness, we hit 800 followers on Instagram. And what do you know? I look back onto my story and we're back down to $7.99. That's all right. That's all right. That person who left, I'm so sorry you left. You're going to miss out on all the fun, all right? Anyway, we are coming on into our second part of the video, and this is going to be a change up. I might start doing this like for my weekly check-ins or weekend reviews or whatever, doing some diamond painting and then making the other half more like of the art. And I really think that's going to work out because a lot of you are here for diamond painting, but a lot of you are also here for art. So we're going to figure out how we can continue to make that work. And videos will be on Mondays and Fridays. And here's a picture of our skeleton. Okay, so here we are in the art portion of this video. It is kind of like upside down or on a weird angle, but this is how it's going to work for now. I just got to change my camera the next time. But you can tell that I'm doing this super duper duper early in the morning. I started this, I think it was New Year's Day, maybe. But I'm using my multimedia paper because I was waiting for my acrylic paper to come back in, and I didn't want to start on my ohuhu sketchbook yet. So I decided that I was just going to draw like these little tree houses with some mushrooms and make it like green. I was trying to follow this pocket color harmony. It's like well, I forget the color. Actually, I can tell you the ones that I used. I'm looking more like the trendy colors. Okay, so um my phone's going off. Trying to follow that color scheme there, and I I thought this would be a lot of fun to kind of just use colors that I usually don't use like all the time, but to kind of get some color theory in as well. So I'm still learning a lot about it. Believe it or not, when I was pregnant with my youngest, I was in a art theory class or color theory class, and I sadly had to like end out my semester early because I had severe carpal tunnel. Go figure. And was diagnosed sadly with gestational diabetes. So I had to, I'm not laughing, but I had to end up leaving one of my classes that I loved, and I ended up not going back. But anyway, I did get to experience at least 4 months of it when I went there back in the day. So here is a tree house, and we're just outlining it with some black acrylic markers. Now, these are more like pens, so they are from Grabby. I will try to remember to link that in the description down below. It's more of a thinner, fine pen, so you do have to press it down to activate. So I was a little skeptical. How do you say that word? Skeptical. Oh my gosh, now I can't remember how to say it.
Skeptical.
Of using it because of it smearing. So you can tell that it did smear already. Anyway, but I did enjoy how this one came out. And yeah, we're just highlighting. Now I'm putting in the snow, which I'm like, you know what? This is like a winterish, themed painting. And I was really hoping that I would do this because I really want snow, because I really don't want to go to work tomorrow, okay? I just don't want to go to work. I want to be home. I want to be able to stay home and watch the snow. Do you ever feel like that? You're like, oh man, I really hope they cancel work. You know what I mean? Or they cancel school, because I don't really want to go. I was like, maybe I can stay up a little bit later, but now I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be up watching the snow, waiting to see if it's going to stick. Like here in Jersey, my phone is going off. Let me just turn off my phone real quick. I'm going to silent it. Okay. No, I totally forgot what I was going to say. So, but yeah, so we're hoping for snow tomorrow, Monday, the 6th of January. All right. So January marks the kickoff of Alice in a Winter Wonderland by the awesome and amazing Life with Lindsay. And because I'm not able to work on a diamond painting just yet, I thought I would create some paintings inspired, by Alice in a Winter Wonderland or Alice in Wonderland. And this is kind of like my first, I found this on Pinterest, like how to do it. Like I kind of was inspired to do it. I'll come back to that real quick. Hold on a second. Here is Mr. Moose. I'm sorry, it's going a little bit too fast. Mr. Moose is here. He is going to bring in the new year. And he is saying that he wants you to make the moose out of life. Yes, he does. I didn't really do a whole lot of reindeer paintings in the month of December. I was more along the lines of loving the gnome and the bear. But I thought moose would be really cool because I talked about it in one of my other videos. I'm just liking the name moose, and I'm trying to manifest me not getting a moose, but me getting a dog named Moose, maybe 1 year or two in the future, if you get what I'm saying. If you're listening to me, okay. Mr. Moose here, and he is just making the moose out of life. And these are the paintings that I do put up on Instagram. And I just wanted to create that, start our ohuhu sketchbook with a moose. And I've been using a washi tape to kind of section off to get that crisp border. I really enjoy that. Here is a painting that was inspired for the event. Hashtag Alice in a winter. Oh my gosh, say that again, Chris. Hashtag in a, nope, say it again. Really, Chris, you just messed all that up. Hashtag Alice in a Winter Wonderland, hosted by the awesome and the amazing Life with Lindsay. Now, I'm a little sad this year because I don't have a diamond painting just yet, but I will. I will have one very soon, and I'm waiting patiently, and I cannot wait because it's another Emma Casey painting. So there you go. You know. But this is my first time creating a Cheshire cat. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to come for me. I know you are, but you know what? I can't help it. I'm not going to use names anymore. I'm not going to use words. Okay. I think I did a pretty good job on this, to tell you the truth. I think that I got the whole concept of what I wanted to create. You know what I mean? Like, I had it in my head, like, this is what I want to create. And now I'm on like a mushroom kick. Not that I like mushrooms in real life, but drawing mushrooms, I'm loving it. The flowers and filling in the background. I'm sorry, I'm burping. And but yeah, like, so I kind of wanted to add in not everything about Alice, because there's some things I don't think I'm gonna be able to draw, even if I try to practice. I think things like you will see later on in this video that I do try and it just doesn't really work. But anyway, I think we did okay with this. This was fairly easy. I love that smile, that cat. And the cat is drinking a cup of tea. Yes, and we have some arrows and we have just some other doodles and really filling the page up, which I like to do. I like to fill a page up. And here we are just putting in the background. And I just used a black acrylic paint pen. And I do a couple coats of this. So, but do you see right now, if you're looking at it, it just makes the painting pop out. You know what I mean? Like, I know to some it might be a lot of wasted, but I have a lot of black. I have a lot of black in my stash. So I don't care. You know what I mean? But it kind of just pops it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool. So I'm very happy with this. I did end up sharing this with Lindsay. I put it on my post on my Instagram as a post, and she loved it, and I'm so happy that she loved it. And I do have a few more that I would like to share with you all in this video. I just kind of wanted to make up for the fact that I'm not here. I'm rooting everybody else on. There are some gorgeous paintings out there, very nice paintings out there that people are, doing right now for the event. And I can't wait for mine to come in. I cannot wait. So here we are. We're working on the deck of card, or the card here. And I have never been at Card Player, so I can't really tell you everything over there. You really don't want to hear what I think those shapes are. You just don't. No. I don't get out much, friends. Here's this rose. This rose wasn't a bad idea either. I am going around with a water-based, I guess you can call it like a micron pen. It is micro pigment ink for waterproof and fade-proof lines. So we're using that. That's really cool. Working on the flowers. I feel like we've done this. Is this say, nope, we're done. Okay. So here we are over, we switched up stuff. Sorry. Okay. We're back on over to Mr. Moose. And this is going to be day number 2. And our saying for Mr. Moose today, he is asking a question and he's saying, do you find me amusing? Oh my gosh, Mr. Moose. You're so silly. Yes, another coffee cup, because I love the coffee cups. Now, this coffee cup doesn't have to be a coffee cup. It could be a teacup as well, okay? And then I kind of wanted to put the mosaic, like different lines in the background to kind of like spice it up a little bit, because I didn't want to just do a black background. I wanted to do something different and put some green and stuff like that in there. But yeah, this does end up coming out really cute and stuff. So yeah, I really like this one. Mr. Moose is coming along. Mr. Moose has a lot to say this month, you know, and we got up to day number 5 in this book. And the antlers, I believe that's what you call them, are coming to, like, I'm starting to like grasp on to how to make the antlers. You know what I mean? Now this one is probably my favorite because I'm using gray, black, and white. Okay. And I wanted to put like these gray flowers in, and they're like on a hill kind of. And then you got hills in the background. And then you got those little houses. Remember how I used to make those little houses all the time? And so this was a little tedious doing all the flowers, but I end up doing a couple coats on them as well. But I used a fine line. And here are the hills. And Mr. Moose is not brown today. I believe he's going to be a very dark gray color, or maybe possibly I colored him in black. Oh my gosh, my daughter just scared the crap out of me. Are you kidding me? She left a note underneath my door. I literally thought it was a mouse. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Mr. Moose here. My heart is racing. We got some trees, and yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun. I really think that even with like a metallic color, I think next time I do something like this with just like 3 colors, maybe I'll throw some metallic in there. But it does end up coming out very cute. I am really loving it. So Mr. Moose is just on an adventure. Now, I've been using a lot of different hashtags in on Instagram to kind of reach like, you know, a crazier audience. People who think I'm crazy can join in the shenanigans. We got like moose art, moose artwork, moose, and then moose mess. I wonder how many people out there actually do search in the search bar moose mess. I don't know. If you want to share that out, like, come follow my friend Chris on Instagram. She does moose mess for the month of January. Yes. So I'm juggling a lot right now, friends. I'm juggling a lot. We got moose mess. We have diamond painting. And we got the Sims for 100 Llama Apocalypse challenge on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So if you're interested in coming on over to Twitch, we're over there live on those days, just for a little bit, like a couple hours. So here we are with another picture of Mr. Moose. And what is Mr. Moose doing here? I told you all that I'm really loving these mushrooms and the plants and stuff. Today is, I think, is it? No, it can't be. Is it the 5th? Wait, the 5th is, oh yes, I know what it is. Moosing you more and more every day. Is that it? Nope, I'm sorry. Nope, this one is Don't Moose With Me. I just gave away day number 5. Yeah, Don't Moose With Me. And I believe so. I believe that's the correct saying. Oh, this is upside down. Oh, sometimes, like iMovie, because that's what I upload these videos to. Sometimes iMovie does not want to rotate for me. But anyway, this is day number 5. No, day number 4 still. And we're kind of like in a wooded area. I love making these trees. And but these mushrooms, really, once you see the black background, like once it's complete, you'll see how these orange and pink mushrooms really pop out. You know what I mean? That even the flowers, even like the little weeds, I'm going to call them, they pop out as well. So, but it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been adventurous. It's been keeping me going, even though I don't wake up entirely way too early like I was before. but I do try to catch up. Like sometimes I'll do like maybe 2 days in advance, but it is fun, and it's really fun with the whole like concept of putting the reels together. Now this is super duper early. I think this is this morning. Um, yeah, it has to be because I think I finished this in the morning time. This is day number 5. If I can find out where my saying is, yeah. And this one is moosing you more and more every day. And Mr. Moose is kind of hiding. He's hiding a little bit. But we have a lot of green plants. Now you're probably thinking, I'm like, it's wintertime, Chris. We should be seeing a lot of snow. I really haven't seen a whole lot of snow here in New Jersey yet. So maybe if we actually see more snow, maybe I'll add more snow. What do you think? I think Mr. Moose may not be from New Jersey. Mr. Moose may be from like California or something like that. I don't know. Maybe not even in the US. Where in the world right now do we have green plants alive? I don't know. It's a good question. Um, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. And we're coming up shortly. I think there's going to be a couple other paintings that I kind of put in. I really do like capturing my my art in time lapse. I don't know what it is about time lapse, but I do know what it is. I find it fascinating. Like art sped up on a really high speed and just seeing the like complete picture come to life. I love it. I love it. But we are going to switch over to another piece of art, which is now. So here is my first silhouette of Alice. Now this was hard. This was very hard. I was gonna do like an actual Alice, and I'm like, oh no, 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 I'm not ready for that yet. So I kind of just drew Alice like in my own way, and I kind of like drew it to where she's holding the key, holding a key. What is that key to? I don't know. Tell me down below. Um, but yeah, and like at first I'm like, I don't know. I kind of asked a couple people like at my house, like I asked my girls, I'm like, do you think this looks like Alice? And a lot of them agreed. They're like, yeah. So I did want to put the cat's stripes as a background instead of just using a plain background. I kind of wanted to like have a different background this time. Um, so that was a lot of fun. But I have been enjoying this a lot, and you know, um it's been a good start to 2025. And um, I think that if we just keep, taking care of ourselves and, being kind, being gentle with ourselves, that, we can make it through, whatever obstacles come our way. I know we're going to have obstacles come our way, right? We are. I mean, there's going to be stuff, but just yeah, continue to just do what makes you happy. And I really truly love just you know creating something every day, and if it's diamond painting, I enjoy too, because it does help with anxiety, and it calms my nerves down a whole lot. But with this, I kind of just have a blast creating stuff. It's like, okay, well, what can I do Alice wise? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm more capable of doing things when I'm creating art. Like I'm giving myself a chance, put it that way. Like, I may not be the best at a lot of things, but maybe I'm okay with art, and it makes me happy. It makes me feel good. So there you go. Here is a painting, and this one is actually quite special to me because you're not going to be able to see it here on screen, but we were putting away, long story short, we were putting away holiday decorations. And this one sign I had, it was one of the diamond paintings that I got from the Diamond Art Club box, their advent calendar. And underneath it was a saying that I painted and I wrote out. And it said, do you suppose she's a wildflower? And then it said dash Alice in Wonderland. And hopefully I said that quote correctly. But can I tell you something? I kind of got a little bit of the goosebumps because I'm like, wow, like it's all like Alice in Wonderland right now. But I kind of like unraveled a like a, I don't know how to really explain it, but like I had no idea that I wrote that little saying underneath that photo. This probably makes no sense to you all, but anyway, I like the saying and I did it for a reason. I actually hung it up in my daughter's room and we were putting new art up. So um, it went into my to hang back up pile. So, but yeah, we're doing another painting, and this is kind of like a wildflower painting. And I don't have Alice or anything like that. I just have some flowers, some wildflowers. And I've been thinking, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could possibly give the acrylic paint pens a break a little bit, but I don't know. I really like my paint pens. I do. I do. Like I just love my paint pens, markers. Like it's a paintbrush but with paint that never runs out. And yeah, so there you go. But we're coming to the end of this video. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. This was a longer video, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing with you all my art and the experience that I've had. And I hope that you all continue to come back for videos like this. And I just wanted to give a another shout out to Life with Lindsay for her event. I cannot wait to work on a diamond painting. But yes, with that being said, I'm going to get going. I'm going to look at my 1,000 messages that I got on my phone about possibly there being school tomorrow or not being school. Oh, here is the one. This is a little sneak peek for the 6th of Moose Mess. And this one says, I'm not amused. And Mr. Moose is not amused because they're saying light snow throughout the day. That's not good. Not good at all. Love you all. If you want, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. I am over there with a Real Daily. And it's Only Being Chris. And I'm live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Twitch. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It will hopefully at least try to put me on the algorithm. I don't know. Me and the algorithm are not friends. Algorithm. Come over and visit me. Can you come visit me, Mr. Algorithm? I don't know. I don't think YouTube likes me. That's all right. I'm fine with it though. I'm fine with the people I have. Algorithm, hater. Anyway, I'm going, friends. I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. And I hope that you enjoyed. All right. Take it easy, friends, and I'll see you very soon.